recording each set individually for YouTube. I did not record that one because I knew it was gonna suck. Okay, so Shroomed and Armada won CEO. They historically were an extremely. They did really well on Not Yelling. Also, they got second, beating PewPewU+SFAT, kind of stopping PewPewU+SFAT, but they lost to MacD and Leffen. This was the first time MacD and Leffen teamed, and the first time Shroomed and Armada teamed. I had the pleasure of getting whooped by Shroomed and Armada for like 10 hours of friendlies. We won either 0 or 1 games, and against MacD and Leffen, I think we won 2 games in like 3 hours. I'm Not Yelling was definitely the most intense doubles training I've done before. Look at those tags that PewPewU's wearing. Fucking weeds. Okay. They had this weird like 2 TVs side by side setup. I've definitely never seen that. But I like the 2 TVs facing each other. I think that's pretty dope. Okay. So Marth Fox versus Sheik Fox. I definitely think that Sheik Fox has an advantage. Sheik is a little bit better at controlling the ledge, and yeah, I think she can throw out more moves in doubles. Like her down smash is really potent. She lots of Marth moves like set up at knockback angles that are harder to team combo off of than Sheik's. Sheik has really diverse toolkit for hitting people in like every conceivable direction. Fair for like low and in front, back air for higher but still a lateral knockback, up air for vertical knockback, and maybe even weak back air for like a nice little pass. Marth he only really has vertical launchers for team combos. He can't really, so Marth is good at comboing up the platforms. But obviously PewPewU+SFAT, a storied team, so they make Marth Fox work. Marth Fox, I'd say really good against like teams with a Peach or a Puff though, like a Fox Peach team, for instance. Okay, so one thing is that Shroomed is really aggressive in doubles, and I know when he teams with Armada's Peach, he's the one doing most of the aggression, but it kind of seems like right now they're both doing a lot of offense. They're not doing like one defense, one offense, which is the, I guess, historical meta that doubles has had for a long time. Blue team with really nice control here, but I get the feeling that they're not going to get anything. Yeah, see, even though they had red team in the corner for like 5 to 10 seconds, I just had the feeling that red team was going to get out. Red team didn't seem too intimidated. Good use of the throw invincibility right there. When you do a throw, you get 7, maybe like 8 frames of invincibility, something like that. And then so you can make it so you don't get hit by somebody trying to help their teammate. One strong criticism I have of SFAT is that he does a lot of get-up attacks that are like ridiculously bad. They actually lose them sets. Like a bad get-up attack in doubles often results in 2 stock swings. The one he did this game, not that bad, and it worked out. So if it works, it works. But yeah, a lot of the time I see him do a get-up attack that ends up hitting PewPewU, and PewPewU is trying to help him get up safely, and then they both get killed. Whereas if you let PewPewU help him, then probably only one of them could get killed at worst, if not. Because they wouldn't result in a double knockdown situation. It'll only result in one of them being on defense. SFAT going really ham right there, just trying to run at fucking red team and bulldoze them, but it doesn't work out. Still a really close game. By the way, I just want to say, Shroomed said Armada, this is like the first time he'd ever seen Armada not playing amazing this tournament. So I'll have to keep an eye on this Red Fox and see. Oh, that was super sick from SFAT. Smart read too, because Shroomed was right there. And generally, if you're against the rule of thumb is if you're in a 1-on-2 situation where you have to recover against a team ledge guard, you want to go high. But if it's 1-on-1, going to the ledge is best. And because Shroomed was right there to help deter SFAT from covering the high angle, he knew that Armada was going to go low. People don't understand that doubles is mostly about anticipating the correct options rather than reacting. Singles has more reaction. So, yeah, just like I said, In the 1-on-2 situation, Armada goes high right there, where Shroom tried to throw some needles, do what he could, but didn't want to commit to anything. Okay, it's pretty hard to, come on, okay, there we go. It's pretty hard to SDI a lot of the time in doubles because if you get hit by something like a Marth up air, in singles, there's another up air coming, whatever, he has to land, he has to jump again. In doubles, everything feels like it has Stomp-esque hit stun, where people have so much time to do the up air at like the frames they want to trick you. So yeah, really hard to SDI out of a lot of things in doubles. See, SFAT already like doing what I mentioned in the left set, where he puts himself in a really dangerous situation, being completely in the corner alone again. But notice that red team is scared. See, now you can see Shroom and Armada trying to maintain a good formation where they are about one dash range behind each other, which lets you lets you pick your spots really well. Well, SFAT SDs, which ends up being pretty bad because they definitely could have done some ledge guards, maybe even a double ledge guard, so potentially have been a 3-stock swing. SFAT doing a questionable roll there into red team. Generally, you want to roll behind your teammate so he can cover you rather than into the other team, which honestly usually just gets you punished right away because even if the front line isn't ready to punish you, the person in the back is not really doing anything but reacting to the situation. So pretty fucking easy to punish on reaction. I'm surprised he got away with it. Definitely a sign of a bad doubles player if you are rolling towards your team or towards the other team like consistently. If you're against a high level team like Shroom and Armada or PewFat, you could do it a little bit more than you should normally because it's like the mango thing where it's so stupid that they don't expect it and they're only thinking about like the proper options, the like quote unquote smart things to do, that they won't be ready for it. But if you're just against like any random team, you don't want to do that. It just gives them free chances. Whereas, PewFat, they're thinking about how am I going to punish them for rolling away and behind his partner. PewPew doing a good job holding stocks, but I haven't really seen him been able to get anything started this game. My teammate L was telling me this weekend that he thinks PewPeU is like a godlike player on Dreamland, that he just knows how to play it super well. But I don't feel like he's been able to bring much to the table this game. Like, you can say, yeah, he has lots of stocks, but, somebody could be planking and they'd have 4 stocks, but they would not be doing anything. Their teammate would probably just be getting fucked. I would have liked to see them do the jab release. I'll actually rewind. I haven't rewound yet. Right in a second, PewPew gets a grab on Armada, I believe. Now, so if you like drill or jab the Marth, it'll grab release the Fox at a really lame angle that'll send him down for a ledge guard. Definitely a thing that Armada knows. Armada is the one who taught me that. So yeah, if you get a grab in that situation on a fast folder, going for the grab release is an extremely strong strategy. Stalling for Shroom's help, smart. SFAT being smart too, getting out, not letting himself get cornered. Nothing worse than when your teammate tries to tunnel visions on a ledge guard that you can't get, and then you end up both being in terrible position because of their lack of foresight. You just have to respect invincibility. Okay, classic SFAT, can't up smash properly. Fairly significant lead, and he just got like 10% on Shroom's lasers from his bad ledge stalling. SFAT should be fine. So, oh, okay. Didn't sweet spot, but Armada's still not ready. Okay, see what I said right there? Armada knew what I said too, that in one-on-one ledge guards, people generally favor going to the ledge in doubles, and then SFAT like kind of baited him to go to the ledge by being up on the stage and then grabbing the ledge late. Actually, no, that's not what happened. He was on the ledge already, but then he jumped and then re-grabbed the ledge. So yeah, exactly the same recovery thing. So I guess I'm batting 1,000 in that regard for making that call. Oh, both supports. Actually, never mind. A lot of times, like if I watch doubles, even if I watch the same situation 10 times and I want to see everything, I end up only watching the same thing because my eyes are drawn to like a center of attention, and it's usually PewPeU, but that does not seem to be the case in this game. Great mangle from SFAT. I'm pretty sure that the reason why if you do that like, I don't know, 20-degree upward angle, 20 degrees from like, I guess we could call it a 5 o'clock, or no, sorry, 1 o'clock on a clock is the angle I'm talking about. It looks like they're going to die and they don't. Should be easy for PewFat. Yes, he Fox back here really good. Anyway, if you do that like 1 o'clock angle on the Fox up B, it looks like you're not going to go on the stage, but you are. I think that's actually just because humans are bad at perceiving vertical distances. So let's say if you draw two lines that are 3 feet that are perpendicular to each other, or if you draw a line that's 3 feet that's horizontal and you draw a line perpendicular to it, if you ask somebody to say stop when the lines are equal, they'll say stop when it's about, I don't know, 2 feet, 2 inches, 2 feet, 4 inches instead of, 3 feet. So I think it always looks like Fox is going extra far when they do that 1 o'clock angle and they get just over the stage. It's something I learned in psychology in 12th grade, and it's definitely true. Oh God, they didn't even show on the camera how PewPewU got off stage so quickly. And they're in the right ports for as neutral as Swan to get on the stage, so that's really unfortunate. What probably happened was he dropped through the platform at the start, and then Armada read that he dropped through and shined him out of the air, then ran off shine again. Okay, so that's a ridiculous deficit to start with. PewPewU, fucking 2.5 minutes into the game last game, he had more stocks than he has now, and it's 30 seconds in. Okay, SFAT really trying to find where he can get the most damage done, trying to position with PewPewU, trying to smell the weakness, but he's not really gaining any ground. It's rare where you see SFAT just struggling to be useful. Probably a bad idea by SFAT to grab the ledge so early against Sheik there. It tends to be better to try to zone out the teammate or double team the other person on stage before ledge guarding Sheik for at least one hit. You can run all the way across the stage and then back to the ledge generally, and still get to her before she's able to pierce the ledge. So I'm not even saying that he should prioritize double team over the ledge guard. He should just keep his options open, and that makes it harder for the Sheik to ledge, or for the Fox to help the Sheik. If you're like scaring the Fox and getting him away from the ledge, then you're making it easier to ledge guard the Sheik. So by target switching temporarily, you're actually ensuring the ledge guard. Definitely something I chew out my teammates all the time for, especially if I team with my Ks or Cactor. Right there, she didn't have to up B, so that's not a situation that would, exemplify what I was talking about. So red team pretty much raffle stomped in this game. Let's see if blue team can gain any momentum. Even just regaining your footing at the end of a game after it's lost can make the next game better. See, like right there is exactly what I said. Armada went on the stage to sandwich combo PewPewU for a second, and then he dropped the combo to go ledge hog. So he managed to prevent the ledge guard by starting a team combo, and then he decided to abandon the team combo to just get a free ledge hog. I probably would have kept comboing the Marth, but what he did was totally cool, and yeah, honestly, at this point, just take whatever free kills. A lot of times getting damage is better than getting kills in doubles, but if you're winning by this much, I can see getting the kill just being better. Oh, man, that is an unfortunate situation for SFAT. Even just in singles, Shroomed babysitting all options right there. He could have even back aired sooner. Okay, so 2-1 PewFat. Shroomed and Armada not having as much to say. It's actually kind of can fluster people that after you win a match decisively, you usually don't have much to say, and then the other team always has a lot to say back to each other, and yeah, you have to maintain your like mental state, your concentration while the other people are just sitting next to you talking. I played Charlon and Rocky this weekend, and they took like 5 minutes between every game. It was pretty ridiculous. I've also heard singles people complain about Wizrobe taking forever. Same thing, you just don't want to lose your focus. That time that Armada meditated at Beast and Leffen tweeted about it. Okay, so Pokemon Stadium, I'm, I don't know. I feel like they should have gone Yoshi's. Historically, like PewFed used to always pick Yoshi's because PewPewU plays Marth. That's basically what it came down to. Espen actually kind of hates Yoshi's. It's one of the reasons why he and I were a shit team the first time we teamed. I just always wanted to go Yoshi's and he never wanted to. And then, yeah, we sucked. So maybe nowadays they're just not about that Yoshi's life, even though most of their most famous clips happened on the Yoshi's. Okay, I would see what I was saying before. I feel like SFAT shouldn't have tried to Legendary there. Just PBU had a grab on Armada all the way across stage, and Fox is so fast. Like PBU could definitely re-grab him once, and then they could open up a team combo. A nice try to save him. Kind of surprised that missed. Thing about teaming with SFAT is like it's pretty unpredictable what he's gonna do. That's his strength too. Like he can smell the fear in the other team and shit because he does so many I don't know, he does so many risky things. He's just kind of like a rabid dog. Kind of actually oh god, see SFAT up smash special right there. Anyway, he's kind of like the way Mango used to be, where Mango would just run around and people would be afraid of him and he'd just bulldoze people. So that's kind of how he tries to play doubles. That's his school of thought about it. Really would like to see PewPewU start using invincibility from the throws to not get up smashed because SFAT is really bad at spacing up smashes. It's actually shocking how bad he is at that. It's really funny how often at the end of the games they get a grab and then SFAT whiffs the up smash and then the person doesn't mash and you get a second up smash on them. Okay, so this one's going really well for PewFat. They're just doing I think they're doing a better job of getting a lot of damage. Like even though they haven't done an amazing job cleaning up the kills, all their openings are leading to quite a lot. See, like right there, SFAT was in a terrible situation sandwich, and even after like 8 hitboxes, he only took like 15%. Our team is just not hitting hard. Doubles is really about getting as much damage as fast as possible, and Red team is not doing a good job of that at all. They got stomped. Okay. I was hoping to see that SFAT special where he whiffed the up smash. It's actually really funny how bad PFAT tend to be at team ledge guarding Sheik. I noticed it like every time not even in the actual flow of the game, in the 2-on-1 at the end.